Hey people, welcome back. Today is a bonus video about reflection, rest, and what God's promise is about rest. So I wanted to read Hebrews 4:4 and a little bit of 4:5. We know it is ready. We know it is ready because of the place in the scriptures where it mentions the seventh day. And on the seventh day, God rested from all his work. But in the other passage, God said, they will never enter in my place of rest. So God rest is there for people to enter, but those who first heard the good news failed to enter because they disobeyed God. So I want to talk about that because I feel like we do not do a Sabbath day, a rest day, or a reflection day. And those days are needed with training, with you just starting your week, or just focusing on what God gives you for your blessings in your life when it comes to entering into his rest. And most of the time we think entering into his rest has to do with just worship, prayer, and spending hours with him. But in Ecclesiastes, it also says drink, eat, and spend time with the people and your friends and things that you love because those are gifts from God. So a lot of times, Sabbath, yes, you worship, you praise, but you also need to do the things that help you be grateful of God's gifts and of God's promises and his rest. And entering that is in doing the things that you enjoy and loving and noticing his presence in your life and all the good things he did. So let's start off with how I reflect, rest, and start off with my Sabbath day to start off before my week. So here I am starting off with praise and worship because I love the Lord. And on Sunday mornings, I do church at 8 a.m. anywhere. And I make sure that I definitely do my praise and worship because I like to start off my day. After praise and worship, I scheduled a yoga session because it also helps me reset and reflect. And this is just me coming in to show you how restful and how relaxful it is, and just going in and starting to get ready, getting everything done. It also gives me a good spirit. It also helps me enter into God because I do a hot yoga session about 95 degrees. And this is the center that I do it at. It's called Evolve Yoga. Here I'm getting ready to start my stretch. I'm in the middle of training through a race prep, and most of the time I need to reset my nervous system and get into a relaxation mode before I start off during the week. So after yoga, I just wanted a little bit more rest and being with God. So I went to the sauna at the gym and I just went to my prayer journal and I read a little bit more in the Hebrews and I just spent time with God because I love spending time with God on my Sabbath day. And I also wanted to reflect on what I read and how I honored God this week. And a lot of times I have to be by myself. One way how I enter into God's presence and being grateful and thankful for what He has given me is for my two beautiful kids. We're just doing family day, painting pumpkins, and just enjoying our time with each other. And that is the end result of the two pumpkins, my beautiful kids. So I just wanted to end the video by saying make sure you rest, reflect, and enter into God's presence at all times and being grateful for His gifts. God strengthens us through our gifts, and God is the true blessing. Stay extraordinary through faith, fitness, and motivation through God's word and through God's wisdom. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, and let me know how you are spending your rest, reflection, or your Sabbath day, even if it's not on Sunday or whatever day of the week that you spend it. All right, stay extraordinary. Until next time.